Today was the final day of the Rivers of America and the Liberty Belle. I was here. Here's everything that happened and why a man-made river felt so real. Friends, today is July 6, 2025. Otherwise known as the final day of the Rivers of America at Magic Kingdom. Today is the last day of operation, the Liberty Belle, and Sawyer Island. It's the last chapter for this beloved section of the park. One built on childhood adventure, Disney storytelling, and the ability to explore on your own. Starting tomorrow, it will begin to disappear, making way for a brand new land and a brand new story. But today, we'll tell the ending of this story. And how fans from near and far all came to pay their final respects to one of the most nostalgic and heartfelt spots inside of the world's busiest theme park. Friends, when Disney announced that all of this was closing after D23, I rushed out here days afterwards and filmed every inch of the island and the Liberty Belle. Today isn't about capturing the actual island. It's about capturing something even more important, because today is about capturing the people, which is the most important part of the equation. Sure, a corporation builds the park, all the attractions, but it's the people, both the cast members and the guests, that make the real Disney magic. That's why I flew out here, is to capture people that this river, even though it's not real, it really does mean something to each of them, and probably means something different. A different memory, a different trip to Walt Disney World and the Magic Kingdom. Because, friend, if you're watching this video, you're hardcore, and you know, no two trips, no 2 days are the same. One couldn't even predict all the different memories that people are cherishing and thinking about today. And I just want to try to grab a couple of them. Well, I was told it was going to rain. And here it is. But it is not stopping people from standing in line to go across the Barrel Bridge one last time. I even saw a baby go across it. So that's pretty wild. And of course, the star of the show is always the cast members, braving the elements.
Child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt.
Back when this island and river opened, kids didn't need a screen to feel entertained. They needed a stick and some dirt. Our generation grew up playing in creeks, building forts, climbing trees. Sawyer Island was an extension of real life for kids that grew up like me. It made perfect sense in a world where go outside was the best advice any adult could give, but for the next generation, this kind of play just doesn't translate.
But don't give up, hold on tight, it'll be alright.
Disney needs to always be evolving for the next generation so that the kids today make memories of a lifetime. Makes them want to bring their kids back to the Magic Kingdom when it's their turn to be the adult. Everything here tells a story, and that is what tricks your heart into thinking you're somewhere important and somewhere real. The river was given a name. The island was given a lore. They built forts, caves, and even wrote secrets for it. Even standing still in this spot, you're moving because the river and its story keeps flowing all around you. And that's why it's hard for people to say goodbye.
But don't give up, just hold on tight, it'll be alright.
Because to them, it's not what it really is, a theme park set piece. To them, it's a real river, a real boat, a real island, full of real memories. Change is inevitable, and part of what I love about the Disney parks is the change, the SimCity nature, the constant involvement, the creative problem solving, always striving to make a different version of itself for a new generation that has different needs. That part of the parks I love, and most people are like change, until Disney changes something that they love. Then it's a whole different thing, which is kind of what makes this place so special, because the passion that Disney fans show, the only comparison is the passion that you see in sports fans, and that is not lost on me.
Don't give up, just hold on tight, it'll be alright.
I have always loved this shot of the Liberty Belle coming straight at you with Cinderella peeping over the brush line. As the day has gone on, you can tell that the boat has gotten more and more busy. If that footage was shaky, it's because they were playing hard to get and I had to wave to get them to wave. So I apologize, but maritime law says you always got to be polite when you're on the river. So good. Maybe it's the heat. Maybe it's the final day of a holiday weekend. Maybe it's all the blocked out passes. Whatever it is, the crowds are gone. It's one of the slowest Magic Kingdom days I have ever seen. And weirdly, it makes it feel just right for the moment. This place finally feels like what it's supposed to be, a sleepy little river town. There's an energy in the air, a kind of shared spirit. People aren't just visiting, they're bonding. They're talking to strangers, swapping stories, and saying goodbye together. Kids are running wild, discovering the island for the first time. While the older folks, they're taking their last lap to say goodbye. Friends, I came here looking for community, which honestly, I usually only think of when I think of Disneyland, where it's a park full of locals outnumbering the tourists, and everyone there kind of feels like they're part of something. But here, today, I have found the citizens of Magic Kingdom. But honestly, I feel like I already found what I came here for. A cynic would say it's just concrete. Water pushed in from the Seven Seas Lagoon, flowing around a man-made island. But it feels like a real river. Because Disney wanted it to feel like a story you could float through. You're not just on water. You're on a journey around time itself. Frontier America, the unexplored wilderness, the idea of discovery. And that, friends, what everyone is feeling today, the emotions in their heart. That's the magic trick of Disney design. Where it doesn't have to be real to feel true. Well, friends, up until now, it's just been nostalgia and fun. But the moment is here, it's getting ready to become real, because at 7 o'clock, just a couple of minutes from now, the very last rafts will head over to Tom Sawyer's Island. After that, the rafts will no longer make this journey. So the moment of truth is just on the horizon. And then 1 hour after that will be the final cruise of the Liberty Belle as ridden by the Magic Kingdom guests. And in order to do that, you had to get here early and get a gold wristband. A gold wristband that looks just like the one that I'm wearing. So yes, I'm magically gonna be on that last cruise. And let me tell you, I am beyond excited. I did not think that was gonna happen. Little Disney magic fell my way. The scale of the Liberty Belle has everything to do with why this feels real. It's massive, 3 decks, real steam, and that sound of the bell and its whistle. If the boat were any smaller, this entire illusion would fall apart. But it feels like a real paddle wheeler with a real history and backstory. It's the anchor of the river's story. Without it, the water just loops. But with the Liberty Belle, the river goes somewhere. It's just a little bit past 7. Looks like maybe one more raft is going to cross. But these will be some of the last folks to ever explore the island. What makes the rivers magical in Disney parks is just this right here. Rafts coming and going as the Liberty Belle comes around the corner. It's the kinetic energy that puts life into the park. Life that makes a theme park feel like a small little river town. Although the plans for the Cars Land look pretty good. They have some big shoes to fill. Friends, I believe this is the final raft. And the customary final ride of the cast members. Thank you! The cast members Being the final ones to experience the attractions that they operate is one of my absolute favorite Disney parks traditions. And you can tell by the empty raft that they're now only bringing guests back, but no longer taking them over to the island. And there's my new friend, Drew the Disney guy.
What's up? That's me. I realized I should probably be over here for the final.
You think? And yet we see it again. Boat full of people going back to the shore and an empty boat headed over to the island to grab some of the final guests. And here comes the cast members after the sweep, jumping on the bridge like kids have done all day long. I love when you see the CMs still having fun inside of the park. Oh, this is definitely a special moment. The island is empty now. Cleared of guests, it's silent, except for the river pounding against its dock. A man-made river that in just days will be drained to its concrete bed, cracked apart, and hauled away. The island will soon be gone. Its caves torn out, fort ripped down, every winding trail of adventure bulldozed flat. But no one's thinking about that tonight. Not really. They're thinking about family trips of the past, childhood visits, that old feeling Disney gives you when life felt simpler. The 8 o'clock Liberty Belle has already pulled away from the dock. The next one, the last one, that one's mine. But for now, I'm on the banks of the river, watching fans line all around, celebrating. And across the way, cast members from the Liberty Tree, the Diamond Horseshoe, have all stepped out to pay their final respects. Friends, that was the final time that I'll ever see the Liberty Belle cruise past me from the shoreline. There's only one cruise left. I'm lucky enough to be on it, and then that is it. This is getting straight up Disney magic, and I'm here for it.
Not everyone gave up on the river, the island, or the Liberty Belle. Hardcore fans and new, curious explorers still made their way over. Still found the magic in that old bridge, the quiet fort, even the mechanical horses. And enjoyed that long ride with nothing but time and trees. And to Disney's credit, they did give it over 50 years. But the sad truth is, most modern guests had moved on. At the world's most visited and most expensive theme park resort, every minute matters. And for most families, every dollar counts. And when there's always something newer, bigger, faster, and more thrilling, sadly, you don't take a raft to Sawyer Island and you decide to skip that slow boat. And so, one of the most beautiful and expensive pieces of land in Florida quietly sat, abandoned. A perfect set piece without a scene. Before Disney gave up on the island, the guests gave up on it years ago. So what were they supposed to do but, I guess, move forward? But for those of us on this final cruise, we'll always remember. We'll always hold on to it. And not just this final ride, but all the ones that came before it. And what they symbolized. Simpler times at Magic Kingdom and in our own lives.
Do you know what time the boat loads?
Nice to meet you. What's up, man?
What's up? It's as if the Magic Kingdom has stopped and come to a standstill. But this time, not for parade, not for fireworks, but to honor a memory. A memory we're all living together right now. Tonight, the park feels alive with community, with nostalgia, with a deep respect for Walt's vision. Brought to life right here by his brother Roy. And now, the final journey begins. One last ride around the river together. That was pure Disney magic, every minute of it. Fantastic. So happy that I decided to come here and experience this. What a fantastic voyage. I absolutely love these types of community moments. They're just my absolute peak Disney. Damn, that was so good. And today was awesome because I made so many new friends, like my homie here. Dude, what a final cruise, huh?
Final cruise. It's always heart-wrenching for something like this.
My man hit me with, I'm sick of doing final things at Disney World. But new things are on the way.
And highlight of my day.
Yeah.
is you.
No, get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
No,
I paid him to say that.
not yet.
And now as we say goodbye, Final Cruise has lapped around the island. The rivers of America and the Liberty Belle, Tom Sawyer Island, their story has all officially been told. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Some might say its story has been told for a while, because while the rest of the park evolved, the river for a long time has just stayed still. And eventually, nostalgia stopped being enough. And now we're here, in its last moments, saying goodbye to something we forgot how to use, but never forgot how to love.